Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. It's another beautiful day here in South Texas. We got places to go, people to see. Hey, 2.5 acres. Roll my intro. Well, guys, I get to watch this little sweetheart for a few days. I was just showing her some of my videos. She got really depressed, but I just want to ask you, my friend, can you sum it up? What do you think of my channel so far? You can be honest with me. I can take it. Sun and clouds, sun and clouds. Hey, I stopped into Walmart this morning, grabbed some things that I needed. I really had the meanest, rudest, and probably the ugliest cashier I've ever seen in my life. Last time I used a self-checkout. That was sent in by Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. Seriously, guys, it's 69 degrees around 10 a.m. Absolutely gorgeous today. Next adventure. You know, guys, often when I do my videos, I just drive around and see if I can find interesting looking things. Like these clouds to me are interesting. Even when I'm going to a new location and I have in my mind I'm going to see this and this. And they're always good, but the best things that I find are things that I kind of stumble across and happen to see. So, you know, a pretty group of flowers, bushes, an odd-shaped tree, a gorgeous water view. I find all those just driving around, and that's what's interesting to me. Neat things, odd things, a weird mailbox. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that they're going to recommend for you at the visitor center. Matter of fact, maybe tomorrow I will actually go to some visitor centers and see what they recommend. I usually check like a TripAdvisor or the internet for like, you know, the top 10 things to do in Rockport or, you know, wherever we go. And sometimes those things just don't interest me, or if it's a large museum, that doesn't interest my knees, you know? Some, like an art gallery is perfect because they usually have a lot of benches, you know? They want you to sit down and examine the art, but we'll see what today brings. I'm hankering for some history, and I think I know where to find some. I do, however, always enjoy just driving along the water, different times of day, different times of the year. The sun hits it. Sometimes it's greenish, sometimes it's crystal clear, sometimes it's a dark blue, a light blue. These trees are beautiful. Let's keep going. And guys, I want to thank my friends at 2.5 Acres. Awesome channel. They gave me a shout out in their latest video. Please check them out if you get a chance. I think what I will do for my peace of mind is stop at the mechanics, talk to the owner, Bob, and see what he thinks about my battery issue. And they looked closed. They usually open on a Monday. I wonder if they're closed for the holidays or anything. But this lot is usually packed, especially on a Monday. So maybe they're closed for the holiday and they all got off. I see a sign. Yep. Closed till after New Year's. Okay, we'll be back. Get it checked out. I better go check on the dog anyway. I don't think I've ever shown you this before, guys. This is Kamparanza Zoo. It's on the same peninsula as Rockport. It's on the Copano Bay side, but it's still Rockport, Texas. And it's a camp for special needs children. So that's pretty neat. This has been added over the last few years, as far as I know. And it goes from the camp itself down to the waterfront. So that's actually a private bridge, if you will. They have some water features down there, some docks, and I'm sure they have some type of programs that they do down there. But that's a private property, part of the camp. Anyone have any idea what this is? I can't quite tell if it's a tractor or what's going on with it, what it used to run, but you guys usually know, so if anyone has an idea, leave it in the comment section. The Preserve. So this is right over by the camp, and I've never gone back in here before. I've never really noticed it, to tell you the truth. The gate is open, and there's no private property signs. Let's go check it out. I see a yellow sign up there, slow turtles. Huh. I guess there's fast turtles in other places. There's a nice little house. That's a sharp looking house, set back off the road. They got their own little pond and gazebo. That's pretty neat. Yeah, there are some nice houses back in here. I thought I had been around the other side before, and I think as it gets closer to the other side, it's like upper working class houses. I do like how it's wooded. Like, this reminds me of driving around the state park, and half the houses you can't even see from the road. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, I like it. Nice little pond. There's a turtle. See the turtle up on the shore? That's pretty cool. There he is. Hey, turtle. Yeah, definitely a nice little development. Working class houses. Still kind of neat to check it out, though. Hey guys, we're on the causeway going from Aransas Pass, Texas to Port Aransas, Texas. I've driven it 1,000 times. It's probably been in 50 of my videos. And it just, today I learned quite a bit of history about it. Now the problem is when you go online and you check Texas historic markers, you look at 20 sources, you get 20 different stories. So I'm just giving you the general gist of what I read today. When this was built, it wasn't built as a road. It was a bed for the railroad. It was determined that a channel needed to be put out here. So the railroad was put in here to haul material to the channel and to haul sediment back out of the channel. Eventually someone wised up and put in a private ferry, and the railroad would carry automobiles out to the ferry so people could get out to Mustang Island. There's that channel there we've been to between St. Joe's Island and Mustang Island. That's where the big ships come in today. There's also a lighthouse to the left, the Lydian Lighthouse. We'll get a distant view of that in a little bit. That has a great history. This area has a lot of Civil War history. Whenever I studied Civil War, I didn't do a lot of studies about the Navy, a lot of reading about the Navy. First time I've been on this part of this road before, so that's always exciting to me. But this was a highly contested area during the Civil War. Traded hands often between the North and South. The South needed this area to get their goods to market, especially in England, and the North would blockade out in the Gulf. So even the lighthouse up here, the Lydian Lighthouse, changed hands several times. See it there just over the hood of the car? Why is it way over there? You can see the lighthouse? That's the Lydian Aransas Pass lighthouse. Why is it way over there and the channel's way over here? Major hurricane in 1916 basically destroyed the lighthouse, a lot of it anyway, and also changed the course of the channel. I've mentioned that in other videos. So this is kind of the left side of the road whenever we drive out here. And there's some old barges and tugboats on this side, but you'll still see some big ships come through this area just over those dunes there. Not necessarily this channel right here, but if you're really into history, check out the history of the Aransas Pass lighthouse, the building of the causeway and its uses, and the Civil War battles and skirmishes that took place in this area. It's just so rich in history. I mean, all the way back from the native Karankawa Indians that lived on the island, Padre Island, just south of here, was used as a practice bombing range. And it all changes, every so often. The discovery of oil, the discovery of minerals. I found this. I don't know if that was for boats or part of the railroad. It looks to me like it would be more like a old-time boat ramp or something, but I don't know. Those people are here long term, huh? They're set up. I wonder how long you can park over here without someone telling you to move along. But it's got a really awesome history. I just thought I would share it with you guys. Look it up if it interests you. Well, guys, thanks for riding along. I'm going to go check on the puppy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Look, you watched an hour of Paw Patrol, and I brought you back some steak. You can't pout all day. You had a good pee and a good poop. Now, another thing. One of us has doggy breath. There's a little scope in your water.